Hello and welcome. My name's Super Saiyan and this is my review of all of the Battleforces that are up on Games Workshop's website right now. They're also available at third-party retailers, which means you can save another £25 or so. I think that's common knowledge, but for the purposes of this video review, I will be solely using Games Workshop's prices. So if you can get them cheaper, that's going to be even more of a saving. So me and MathsCat have been up all night calculating how much each Battleforce set would cost you if you bought all the kits separately, and then we've actually put them in value order for 40k and Age of Sigmar and worked out which is the best set for value. So I hope you enjoy this video and appreciate MathsCat and mine mathematics, or as I like to call it now, catamatics. Anyway, first things first, let's look at the Imperial Fist Supremacy Force. I know a certain Imperial Fist player that will be overjoyed by this set. Almost offers the best value. It's just pipped to the post by another box set, and that's one of the Age of Sigmar ones. Anyway, let's have a look at this set. So as you can see there, it's a nice selection of Primaris Space Marines. In the description though, it does describe that it includes 10 Primaris Hellblasters, not 5, which is a bit misleading from the picture. They have done this before with other box sets, so I just want to make you aware of that, that this does include 10 in the description, not 5. The picture on the front of the box only shows 5. So if they send you a box with 5, make sure you've got a screen grab of the Games Workshop one, and then they should actually adhere to that because they've written 10 in the description. So pick them up on that. On the box it says 20 miniatures in total, but in the description of what you're purchasing it actually describes that it includes 10 Hellblasters, not 5. So if you order it online and you've got a screen grab of that 10, there's no reason why they shouldn't give you the other 5 that they've described, and if they don't, then that's a very poor show. What does it include? Well, it includes 1 captain, that's £22.50, 10 intercessors, that's 35, 10 Hellblasters, that's 35, 3 aggressors, that's 30, a Redemptor Dreadnought, which is 40, and 3 Imperial Fist upgrade sprues. Now they are £8 each. That's the same price as the other chapters upgrade sprues, with the exception of the Ultramarines upgrade sprue. For some reason that's £10. It's £2 more because, hey, you know, they're Ultra, and somebody's got to pay for Marneus Calgar's new armour, right? That's the Imperial Fist set. It's a total cost, if you bought everything separately, of £186.50, so that saves you £86.50 off of buying all of the kits individually. So that's a whopping saving there, and that is the best deal out of the 40k sets, mainly because of those upgrade sprues. The next set I want to draw your attention to is the Space Marine Primaris Interdiction Force. I don't know what on earth an interdiction is. Maybe it's a new word Games Workshop have created where you contradict yourself and you're talking about science fiction. It's an interdiction. Anyway, whatever the meaning behind that word. Unlike the Imperial Fist box set, this actually does show what you get in the box. It reflects the description and what you get in the box, luckily. So you get 1 captain, £22.50, 10 intercessors for £35, 10 reavers for £35, 3 inceptors for £30, and one of those very special snowflake Primaris tanks that only Primaris can use, a repulsor tank, for £50. So that is a total of £172.50. MathsCat's just come over and whispered in my ear that that saves you £72.50. Now, compared to the Imperial Fist set, it's actually better value if you take away those upgrade sprues. Those upgrade sprues are equivalent of £24. You take the 24 from 86, £62. So in theory, this is £10 better in terms of value if you're not looking to get those Imperial Fist upgrade sprues. So if you're looking to just boost up your force of Primaris, this is the better deal compared to the Imperial Fist one. But the Imperial Fist one does have that sweet Power Fist, which is worth £100 alone in my opinion. Anyway, that's the Primaris Interdiction Force. Let's have a look at the Mechanicus Force, otherwise known as the Adeptus Mechanicus Fist of the Omnissiah. Games Workshop are allowing you to fist the Omnissiah. I mean, give you a fist of the Omnissiah. One of these sets includes a Tech Priest Engine Seer, which is £18, 10 Scutari or Scutarii, as I like to call them, for £23.50, 5 Rust Stalkers, which are unavailable separately, might I add, so it's another reason why, to get this set. I think it's because Games Workshop just grabbed them all and put them in this set, that's why they're unavailable. That's what I like to think anyway. 2 Castellan robots, and you get that Datasmith in there, £42. That's an expensive set just for the robots and the Datasmith, by the way. And 1 Onaga or Onega Dunecrawler for £40. That's a total cost of £151.50 if you bought everything separately, and that will save you a paltry £51.50. That kind of means that you're getting the Dunecrawler for free, which is okay, but then again, most people do have lots of Scutari and those robots, I would have thought, at least. Then let's look at one of my favourites, which is the Craftworld's Azurani Blade Host. This one consists of 1 Farseer for £12, 10 Guardians for £22, 5 Dire Avengers for the controversially priced £20.50 for 5 of them, 3 Wind Riders, which are awesome, a Viper that's probably older than most of you, £18.50, and a Wraith Knight, which would cost you £70 individually. So that is a total of £168, so you do save 68 quid. That's pretty good. Looking at the next box set, which John Connor would be slightly scared of, the Necrons set consists of 1 Overlord, £17, 12 Warriors for £22, 10 Immortals for £20.50, so that's times 2, so that's £41 for 20 of them, and it actually does show that, but it shows them as Death Marks and Immortals, so that's fine. 1 Canoptek Spider for £20, 3 Scarab Swarms, which come with a 12 Warriors, 3 Tomb Blades for £24, and 1 Ghost Dark. Would have been better if we had a Monolith though, right? Let's face it. So in total, that would cost you £155 if you bought them all separately, and that saves you £55. Not the best. And then finally for 40k, we have, again, one of my favourites, but the least flexible, which is the Death Guard Infection Cluster. I'd rather call it Itchy Rash or Mucous Membrane or something like that. Anyway, one of these sets includes 1 Plague Surgeon for £15, 7 Plague Marines for £30, 5 Blightlord Terminators for £35, 1 Fetid Bloat Drone for £30, and 1 Plague Burst Crawler. Thank you, Mr. Games Workshop. That is £150 if you bought them separately. That saves you £50. Not very good at all. Before I move on to the Age of Sigmar sets, I'll just say that there is a Adeptus Titanicus Titan Battle Group in amongst these £100 sets. That is the poorest saving out of all of them. However, the set only includes 4 models. It's not really advertised as a Battleforce. Separately, it would be £140, and you're saving 40, as I said, so you're getting the 2 Warhounds free, which is nice. And they also do the Princeps collection, which includes the rule set as well, which is normally £60 separately. So you're not saving any more with that set from the rules. You're just getting the battle group with the rule set. Quite a pointless collection, in my opinion, because you're not saving anything more than if you bought both of those sets separately. Okay, let's go on to what you've all been waiting for, the Age of Sigmar Battle Forces. Let's hit it off with the Mermaids, the Idoneth Deepkin. One of these sets includes 1 Tidecaster for £15, 10 Namati Thralls for £30, 10 Namati Reavers for £30, 3 Achillean Guard for £30, and 2 Achillean Alapexes for £27.50 each. So that's £55 for 2 of them. It would have been really cool to have one of those £70 Leviatons in there, but I guess there's a shortage of turtle soup at the moment. Anyway, in total that would be £160, so you are saving £60. That's quite a decent saving, that one. The next set, which is definitely a tribute to some heavy metal band, is Slaves to Darkness, which includes 16 Warriors for £25, 10 Knights for £35, which are out of stock on Games Workshop's website, may I add. 1 Lord on a Manticore for £32.50, 1 War Shrine for £35, and 1 Gorebeast Chariot. If you just type in the word chariot, you'll find it. If you type in Gorebeast Chariot, you won't find it on Games Workshop website. What's better than a Chaos Lord? Well, clearly a Chaos Lord on a Manticore. Anyway, the total cost for all those would be £152.50, so that saves you £52.50. One of my favourite sets aesthetically, probably says a lot about me, is the Daughters of KHAINE, devoted of Morathi, or Morathai, or Moratai, or Look at My Thighs. That includes 1 Bloodrack Shrine at £45, 10 Witch Elves at £35, 5 Melisai Blood Sisters at £30, and 10 Kinari Heartrenders. So that is £27.50 each, so that's £55 for the 10 of them. That set costs £165, so you're saving £65. Good little saving there, but then again the Bloodrack Shrine is quite pricey, but you can make loads of different models out of it. And finally we have the Seraphon Starclaw Strike Coast Fallen Kingdom Battleforce, which includes 1 Skink Star Priest at £12, very cheap for an HQ that, if it is an HQ. 1 Bastillodon for £35, 1 Skink Oracle on Troglodon for £50, 6 Terrador Riders, which I couldn't believe, but it's £35 for 3, so times that by 2, that's £70, and then 24 Skinks, which would cost you £20.50. Now, in total, that is £187.50 worth of miniatures, so that saves you £87.50, and it is the best saving set in all of these battle forces, because it saves you that much. Almost £90 worth of saving there. Stunning deal. Lovely set. That Troglodon for £50 in there really seals the deal. It's such a lovely model, and the Bastillodon is pretty saucy too. So that's the best saving overall, which means naturally it's the best saving for Age of Sigmar. The best saving in the 40k battle forces is the Imperial Fists set, but that's mainly due to the inclusion of 3 upgrade sprues in there. As I said, if you take them out, the standard interdiction force is better value. So in order then for the 40k sets, it goes the Imperial Fists, the Interdiction or the normal Primaris set, Craft Worlds, Necrons, Mechanicus, and Death Guard. For Age of Sigmar, it goes Seraphon, Daughters of KHAINE, IDONETH, and Slaves to Darkness. Now there's a few inconsistencies there. With the 40k, the Primaris, which are just over a year old, offer the best value, with the older kits coming up behind them. The newest release, Death Guard, which only came out last year, they sit all the way down at the bottom. So the newest kit there offers the least value. Kits from last year offer the best, but then kits older than that offer the worst. In Age of Sigmar, it's a similar kind of story. Seraphon, which have some old kits, they offer the best value, but actually Daughters of KHAINE and Idoneth offer better value than the Slaves to Darkness set, and their newer models. I was really surprised with the Daughters of KHAINE value in there. Now the worst out of all of them is of course the Titanicus set, but like I said, that's due to it being very, very new still. It's only been around for a few months, and it's due to a low model count. You are still getting the 2 Warhounds for free. Anyway, I hope that breakdown of all the battle forces has really helped you. It's coming up to Christmas, and you might want to ask your mum and your dad, your guardian, your aunt and uncle, your brother and sister, your girlfriend or boyfriend, yourself, or even Father Christmas for one of these sets. So I thought it'd be of great value to you for me to do this video and disclose which are the best sets, and do that by nailing down the numbers. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.